Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got a brand new story coming out just today regarding Ukraine that I'd like to share with all of you. And we talked a little bit about this morning during our update video for the Russia Ukraine war. So, we're going to talk about the U.S. military developing a new missile bomb with 463 kilometers range for Ukraine. You can see here on your screen the U.S. is developing a mysterious missile bomb for the Ukrainian armed forces. The U.S. military will install a homing head that will allow it to sink moving ships and other naval targets. So apparently, the homing head that's going to be attached to this missile bomb is going to be called QuickSync. And QuickSync is a dual mode homing warhead that uses radar and infrared guidance to strike surface targets. It's part of the QuickSync project, which aims to create a low cost, mass produced anti ship munition for the U.S. Air Force. Okay, this could be very big for Ukraine. Could Ukraine use this to go after Russia's warships and better protect Crimea, the Black Sea area? I mean, we already know that a lot of the Russian warships have already been chased away from Crimea. They won't even dare to go anywhere close to that just due to Ukraine's naval drones that they've been using, the Magura V5 drones. We've been talking about those. They now have like FPV drones attached to those. So, we know right now that Ukraine is really beefing up their military. They're producing all kinds of different weaponry from ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, all kinds of different drones, propeller style drones, rocket drones. And the main reason why they're doing that is to obviously strike back and have better capabilities to hit Russia hard. But at the same time, if you think about it, when this conflict comes to an end, the easiest way to prevent this conflict from ever sparking back up again is Ukraine needs to be strong militarily. So that way, Russia doesn't ever feel like they can attack Ukraine ever again. And if Ukraine is too strong, maybe Russia might not ever try to attack again, is kind of what Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, has been stating a lot recently. So I'm going to talk some more about this new missile bomb. There isn't a whole lot of details on this yet. Apparently, it's still somewhat of a secret, but there was some information that was leaked on this recently. So let's go ahead and hop onto this report here from Euromaidan Press, and let me give you some information behind this project with this bomb or missile bomb. U.S. reportedly develops advanced missile bomb for Ukraine with 463-kilometer range. Okay, so from what I understand, I believe these would be released from like an aircraft. Most likely, the F-16s that Ukraine has, or I'm not sure if these could be fitted on some of the Su-27s that Ukraine has, but they do have some Soviet aircraft as well that they could potentially use to deploy these. So it says with production set to begin by 2026, the project involves collaboration between the US, Ukraine, Denmark, and the Netherlands, although the high cost of the system remains a significant challenge. So yeah, apparently they're trying to get the cost of the quick sync heads, the homing warhead that would be attached to these things are apparently very expensive. They're trying to drop the price of them. So here's just a picture. It says illustrated photo of a JDAM bomb that's being attached to an aircraft, okay, from the U.S. So it says here the U.S. military is working on creating a missile bomb for the Ukrainian armed forces with an expected range of 463 kilometers, according to Defense Express. As of January 2025, Ukraine's defense industry has reached unprecedented levels of efficiency and output. The domestic production accounted for over 96% of all unmanned aerial vehicles utilized by the Ukrainian military in 2024. Recently, Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal announced that Kiev aims to produce at least 30,000 long-range drones in 2025. Alongside drones, Ukraine plans to manufacture approximately 3,000 cruise missiles and missile drones this year. Okay, so this is exactly what I was just talking to you guys about. Okay, they're trying to produce lots of drones, lots of missiles, and missiles appear to be one of the major things that they're focusing on right now. And Volodymyr Zelensky believes that this is the next step for Ukraine is to produce missiles. That way, they can accurately strike and cause more devastation inside of Russia if need be. Because we've already seen what the missiles from Russia does inside of Ukraine, so Ukraine is trying to match that. Currently, no information is available about the weapon. It will likely be equipped with the quick sync guidance system, which would enable the missile to sink ships. Okay, so that's very big. If it can be used to sink ships, could it be used to sink Russia's warships? And with a 463-kilometer range, it could definitely target ships down in the Black Sea. And we know that sometimes Russia does have some of their Black Sea naval fleet stationed in Novorossiysk, which is like a port city on the Russian mainland, but inside the Black Sea, a little bit of ways from Crimea. From time to time, Ukraine targets that port with Neptune missiles, which are cruise missiles, sometimes drones as well. And the fact that it says no information is available here too, I want to note that the photo that you guys saw there on the waiting screen actually is not, the actual missile or missile bomb that you're looking at. It's just a normal bomb that the U.S. produces. Okay, so the basic contract terms, which are publicly available, stipulate that the missile bomb must be ready by 2026, with production volume set at 1,000 units per year. In addition, the U.S., Ukraine, Denmark, and Netherlands are involved in the development of the product. Okay, so they're already working on it right now and could have up to 1,000 units very soon. Okay, according to the War Zone, the project has reached a stage where the selection of a guidance system for the munition has become a key issue. Specifically, it may involve a system that does not rely on GPS navigation. This is why the quick sync guidance system is mentioned, as it combines radar and infrared technologies. The quick sync system has previously performed well on GBU 31B JDAM bombs. I believe these are glide bombs, being resistant to electronic warfare attacks. However, the major issue is extremely high cost. The quick sync system price is $200,000 per unit, but the US hopes to reduce the price to at least $50,000 per unit. Okay, so let's imagine if they can get it down to $50,000, they can probably produce a lot of these. At $200,000, that's obviously much more expensive. For example, I think like Patriot missiles are somewhere around like $1 million a piece. So, considering that these much smaller missile bombs, they'd be 200,000 per unit just for the quick sync system. If they can get it down to 50,000, then yeah, they could definitely start producing a lot of them. So I just wanted to give you guys some information on this. Not too long of a video, but just wanted to share this update with you and kind of go in more in depth about what these missile bombs are based on the information that's being given. But right now, not too much information on this. But again, this could be very big for Ukraine. And another addition to many of the weapons that they're currently working on domestically right now. And, something that I was thinking about as well is the fact that this information is just starting to come out. We know that the war could be potentially coming to an end soon. So maybe this could be a message being sent to Vladimir Putin. And then also, we know that Ukraine needs to be in a strong position right now to end this war. So I think we're going to be hearing lots of things like this, probably a bunch of private projects that were maybe previously before not brought out to light. But I think we're going to start seeing a lot of this coming out now, to kind of make it appear, even if these types of equipment are not available directly for Ukraine yet, that they will be going to Ukraine to send a message to Vladimir Putin and let him know that Ukraine is going to be in a strong position in the near term anyway. So just something that I wanted to note there. But let me know what you think about all this down below. That's going to be it for today's update. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. With that, hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.